This time on 1 Foot Flipper, I buy $1,000 worth of games. Stay tuned.
1 Foot Flipper.
All right, it's my lucky day. John Ceramic is here. He is. Oh, you still look beautiful.
My better side here. Alright, so here's the games for us to go.
All right, we got a box of computer games here.
Nice, good and dusty there.
Yeah, very dusty. We're gonna have to wipe those off. And there's a huge box of board games.
Yeah, outside
as
my
well.
Son, that's Pokemon slip-ins. I don't know if that's anything, but he's
okay.
gonna throw them out. And the box of board games.
Look at that. See, now
The good ones are in the bottom.
all right, John found this stuff on Facebook Marketplace. It wasn't really close to where other one of us live, but it was very close to someplace he was going.
Yep.
All right, so we both live in St. Charles County. I live in the part of it that's close to St. Louis, and John lives much further out, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I'm out.
But this find was in Alton, which is in Illinois, on the other side of St. Louis County. All right, so what all do we got here?
All right, so I got on the top, just going off what you said, just to get the oldest.
Encore, I think this was just a fill-in because they had pricing.
Well, and I figured that one might be something that has like a DVD or something that, you know,
hurts. Yeah, the way the pricing was, it was like 20 games for $20, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
so.
20 games for $20. An old game of the United States, which I didn't look at any of these yet. But
Bradley, Coast
that looks
to
pretty
Coast.
good there. I think he said he played that one, but I don't know that it has anything other than the board and the spinner here.
I'm not sure. Even the good thing is, even incomplete games are still. Oh, nope, it's all
the stuff's in there.
Everything's in there.
So,
although if you've only got 10 minutes, we probably won't have time to open all of them.
Now let's get to the good stuff here. So I played Uncle Wiggily as a kid. As Uncle Wiggily.
Uncle Wiggily, I've never seen that one before.
Now this one was up on the shelf. I have no idea if it's collectible or not, but I said, is that part of it? Because it was in a different part of the shelf.
Battleships a weird one since they've been making it for so long.
I figured the electronic one might be in a niche of something, but
maybe
at an extra buck, it was worth it. No. The ones that Paige identified were $16 worth, and the guy said if you get 20, they could be a buck a piece. So. Yeah. We loaded up just the old Seventh Guest
PC game, but it was in with the board games.
All right, now here's where we get to the stuff you asked for and the weirder stuff. I think
Probe was a fill-in.
Yeah, that was a fill-in. We got good old classic Boggle, which is for my son. So
okay, so yeah, put that
that's
aside.
my Finder's Fee game.
Okay.
All right. And then we get into some of the weirder stuff. I don't know what that is. It wasn't in the list.
This says black box,
so it was.
It looks black. It's Parker Brothers.
Parker Brothers,
and that's all we know about that.
Weird plastic one. This, I have no idea what it is. It's super heavy. It's like dominoes, but it didn't look branded. It's got a few prices written on it in marker. He's clearly been like trying to sell it for a long time.
I'll figure it out eventually.
And now we're getting to the better stuff.
Old Battleships. I know old Battleships this old actually do sell, because I've sold them.
All right. There's the Password.
Password's like a $5 or $6 game.
Yeah, but
I've had it before.
It seemed like it was old enough. Now this is a modern bunco, but I think my parents like to play that game. If you don't want it, I'll take it. But that was a
okay. I'll set it here and I'll check real quick.
And now we're getting to the stuff you asked for.
I had this. So I loved this when I was.
So what's the difference with Super Mastermind?
Oh, I didn't know there is a difference. Oh, I didn't know there was.
It's got extra ones across.
I just had Mastermind, so I don't know what the difference with Super Mastermind is.
But for the kids out there, that's just Wordle with pegs.
And this is one I looked up. I don't remember what it is, but you built Whiz Bits, you build creatures of some sort.
I don't know.
That was on my
heavy
list of specific thing to get.
A classic Millborns.
Millborns. They've made that for the last 80 years or so.
I don't even know what this is. Scrabble.
Upper Hand. This is a Scrabble variant. Probably very similar to what is now called Scrabble Upwards, because they had Upwards, and they combined Scrabble and Upwards. Yeah, after somebody bought Selcho and Wright, or whoever had Upwards bought them. I think it was Parker Brothers. And now this was
had to be when the bridge craze was going.
Stock market game, deluxe edition. These sort of games are usually quite sellable.
This looks like a clone of
Per Quackery. I don't remember much about this game, but it was on the list of ones that I wanted specifically.
It looks like a Boggle clone. I don't know what that is. It says Red Alert in the center.
Turn on. This is actually quite a rare game. I had trouble actually looking this up.
Well, it's a little destroyed, but it looks like
It's
the key thing.
The big thing is still inside, and I don't know if it does anything else. Oh, there are supposed to be cards. Maybe there'll be some cards in here. Well, we'll find out later.
That'll be a good one for you to go through. Oh, there's a bell in it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, something went ding.
Okay, now Paige coached me. He said, "Hey, there was the 7th level, and there was a computer game in the stack." He said, "Ask me for some more." So this was the one that you pulled out.
Yeah, this is the one that I noticed was a computer game, and I said, "Hey, ask if he's got any more. Maybe there's something hiding in there."
Right, and so he immediately goes in the back, rummages around in the garage, and pulls out this crate. I'm like, "What is in here?" So what it turns out it is, we get 2 joysticks. These are IBM PC joysticks.
Right,
the
so
boxes,
these will probably have a serial port on them.
Yeah, the serial boxes are nasty, but especially this Gravis one. I think it's an analog that's got some nice clicky switches on it and stuff. I think this one may be good. Those were kind of junky. I had the Nintendo version of that. But it was fun. Tiger Healy plays great with that on the NES.
The problem with all the old computer joysticks is they were all analog.
Right.
But half the games, were digital,
I've got an analog, I've got the serial to USB converter somewhere at the house. Now this one I'm going to keep for my son.
Okay, of course.
Because he's a Spider-Man fan. But it's destroyed. You can see it's smashed, and so is this
Dragon's Lair and Space Ace.
Double pack.
Looks like it came out of the Titanic.
Yeah, I can't
Maybe this
imagine.
was buried in the landfill with E.T.
I don't know.
for a while.
But then, underneath those was the good stuff. Or at least I think it's good. I didn't price anything. We have an entire set of boxed Apple II games.
And there's a disc in here and everything.
There's the Ultima instruction manual. Did you see that?
Yeah, empty disc.
Oh no, that's a catalog.
Posters are still in here.
So that one's pretty good. Now the one I plan to keep
Zaxxon.
myself is Zaxxon.
Of course.
I had very few games that were real, but that's my finder's fee one right there. I figured that out. Now, just a whole bunch of others. Let's start with the ones you like least. 2 the music construction set type games. Bank Street Music Writer. Yeah, that's just dirt on the outside.
Yeah, these will wipe off.
I thought it was all like in the dark. I didn't know what it was.
Now, do people who buy this stuff actually care if the discs on these things work, or they actually tend to all have their things modded and play things off of bootlegs anyway?
I don't know, but I got a feeling that anybody that cares enough about them might still play them. That's another thing I got to ask you, because my Apple IIc still works, and so if you want me to test play these, I can do that.
Well, depending on the value of this stuff, I might buy a 5 1/4 inch drive and a USB adapter.
Yeah.
So I can check the discs.
Okay, but there's Summer Games 1 and 2. I didn't know there was a 2. I thought it was in there twice.
Oh, Summer Games 2.
Yeah. And then the classic, that's a 2GS one, but you always have to see these in pairs. I don't know why you get Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy together.
Well, the same person would buy the same things.
Right, but you know what I mean. Like everybody always seems to have both of them. Let's see, what do we have next? Now we have a few simulators. This one looks like one of those horrible ones where it's all map based and has
the American Civil War.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's got a huge hex map inside of it.
But yeah,
probably the same guys who bought all those tank miniatures from me.
Right.
That's going to be the same guys.
But that's 1988. Like, why were you still making this in 1988?
They are still making those hex war games with the little cardboard counters. They still make that stuff.
Okay, well, there we go. This one, I don't know if this is a pre-Microsoft or an alternate, but it's Sublogic on there.
Flight Simulator 2.
Flight Simulator 2.
Probably, so it can't be confused with Microsoft's Flight Simulator, which was the good one.
And I hate all those because I crash. So, anyway, and then that one may be good. A good Broderbund box.
The Ancient Art of War at Sea.
And we're getting near the end here. This one looks pretty good. Just a good classic box
Project
one. It's a little crushed on the top.
Oh, it's got a tape.
There was a tape in it. You may have to put together some of these to figure out what's in all of them. because I don't know if that one.
Tape. It's got a top secret something. This could definitely be missing
Yeah,
stuff.
but and then here we go. This is probably going to be the ones that are the best in here. We have 3 different
Wizardry.
wizardries.
Oh, the mail. I think this is the mail away. But
Yeah, so we've got Wizardry 5
Knight of Diamonds.
and Legacy of
Yeah, that's the third one.
something there. So 5th one here. So yeah.
Oddly enough, not going to be. Can't play them.
Why not?
You need Wizardry 1 in order to play 2 or 3.
Oh really?
Yes.
There we
These
go.
are scenario discs for Wizardry 1.
So there was a bunch of stuff in here. I don't know. It's a little bit of warpage, but I didn't see much damage other than the box. And they've got 1,000 discs, and they've got some extra.
Oh, maybe there's some
play
maybe there's
discs,
a Wizardry 1 copy
right?
in there.
So
too.
yeah, you never know.
Now-
Heart of the Maelstrom, is that one of those? They're a little bit mixed.
No,
up.
this is Legacy of
No?
Lone.
Okay, so this is.
Wizardry is the only one of these old games that I have any knowledge of or
Yeah.
have played. I have played the Nintendo version extensively.
sure.
And then
You
only
have?
after
Really?
yes,
Really?
and
I'm
only
so
after
shocked.
I've played it for 20 years did I find out various things in the game are broken. Like
Right.
armor doesn't do anything in the game.
Oh really?
Does nothing.
You collect it and have fun, but it does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I love about this is if you can read the label right there. For a while, people cared about the clones. So Apple
Mm-hmm.
had the Franklin Ace 2000 and the Laser 128. I know you got that old 80,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
86. So I remember in school seeing the clones the first time. And so anyway, yeah, a couple older PC games. I thought I had a DOS game or 2 in there, but it looks like it's all Apple IIs.
Oh, were the Wizardry's Apple IIs or DOSes?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all Apple IIs. So, yeah, a couple of DOS joysticks. The guy said he might have a bunch more stuff saved, and looking at the state of his backyard garage there, you know, his shed, probably he's got stuff. So I said, well, if you find keyboards or he said he had some disk drives. So
All right, well, I wouldn't
We'll
mind
find
going
out.
out there with you then.
yeah, well, it's his backyard was littered with
A nightmare.
furniture
Okay.
and yeah.
Wouldn't mind going out and waiting in the car.
So, and a broken milk crate. So, there we go. I don't know if you want me to test those or not. I'm assuming.
Not yet.
Okay, we'll price them out at least.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry yet. If something's $100, yeah, I want to test it. then.
Right. I do have. I don't know. I might have for that old PC you got. I might have a couple of old DOS games. So.
All right. Well, hey,
There you go.
thanks for bringing me this stuff. I'll get you some money here because my wife just has to call. All right, got a few sales here. 1947 Flying Magazine, $6.85. Barbie Jeep, $8.76. Not a great sale, especially since I got a packet, but I love having stuff like this in the store, so I pick it up for $1 or $2 anyway, even though I don't make much money off of it. This next sale is plain spooky. Repeat customer, not a viewer, I don't think though. Bought 3 sealed Disney VHS tapes. I have about 60 tapes in my sealed Disney box. And the 3 tapes they bought were all next to each other in the box in the order they purchased them. They bought David Crockett, Shaggy Dog, and Apple Dumpling Gang in that order. And when I went to the box, I was able to reach in and pull all 3 of them out together. Somebody who can do math, that's lottery odds, right? Must be, if not harder. Hot and Nasty, the best of Black Oak, Arkansas, $7.88. Oh yeah, it was $11 for the Disney tapes. Now we're gonna get into the big dollar records here. $4.44 plus shipping, 2 albums, Golden Avatar and Kayak. Big money, big prizes. I love it. Gen X, $16.42. Says Dancing with Myself on it. Extended version. Pretty poor quality. Richie B. Havens, 1983. Double disc, $2.24. Alright, that's all the sales I've got for now. Terrible day for sales. Okay, it looks like altogether in that lot got just at $1,000 worth of merchandise, and I paid $40. And I didn't even have to go get the stuff. John picked it up because he was already going to be out there. So excellent deal there. In other news, my eBay account remains above standard because of post office delays on my side of the area. What really didn't help is apparently I got 10 dings for 10 late items because there was one package that had 10 items in it, and the post office sat on it for 3 weeks and then proceeded to deliver it across town. Wasn't that nice of them? All right, I think that is all I've got for today. So, hey everybody, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.